Hello, you guys. This is Mr. Hamilton. Today we'll be going over everything you need to know for your homework assignment. Here we go. So, first thing, these are some of the key words over here that you could use and define to put on the unknown words and phrases to identify their meanings. Short definitions um, that cover everything you need. Next thing is just trying to check my time, trying to keep it under 2 minutes for you guys. Let's look at the opinions against the Stamp Act. We were focused on Washington, George Washington, John Adams, and Benjamin Franklin. As we see here, Washington felt the Stamp Act was an attack on the freedom and liberty. As you'll see, they have opinions. He felt like they would not collect as much money as Parliament was hoping. Um, uh, he said the Stamp Act would limit trade and commerce in the colonies, and that is commerce and trade is what all of the businesses are surrounded upon and based off of. Trade is the trading of goods in exchange for money, and commerce the shipping of goods to different places. Um, all right, the Stamp Act. Adams was incited people. He believed that it incited people to attack local tax collectors. It has united the colonists against the British government. The act has attacked the liberties of the colonies, and American will be ruined if Parliament is given the authority to tax the colonies. So he feels like this is like the end of the end. Um, Parliament, I'm just skipping ahead through Franklin. He pretty much feels much of the same. He says Parliament cannot pass internal tax because the colonies are not represented. And it's part of the English law that the English Bill of Rights that states that the subjects of the king must be represented in government, must have a voice in government in order for taxes to be passed upon them. So that's why they feel that way, and they have a right to. That's why I tell my students it's very important to understand know your rights and responsibilities. We're going to talk about that book next week. But there were not always people that were just all against it. There were also some people that were for it. Mr. Joseph Galloway, he wrote to the Boston Gazette newspaper, and he voiced his opinions as well in favor of the Stamp Act. He says that as British people, the colonists should be willing to pay for the debt they helped create. I'm pretty sure he's referring to the French and Indian War. Debt in England is a result of protection of the colonies. We owe our freedom to the British. Colonies should pay the tax for the benefit of trade. So to increase trade, he feels that the tax needs to be paid, and that the Americans, the colonists, just they should pay it because the British spent a lot of money in order to protect them from the French and Indian War. All right, don't forget to get all of your notes down here. I want 3 questions, you guys, under the comments and question section. 3 questions about something that you learned from over here. And the summary piece at the bottom, I want you to summarize all of these notes. What do they all mean? Compare and contrast the differences of opinions towards the Stamp Act for me. And we'll discuss it when you come back to school on Wednesday. You all have a great night.